Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Remember, you have greatness inside of you. Welcome back to another pre-game for the Montreal Canadiens. Today, game number 15, the host of the Calgary Flames. This is the final game, almost 10 for the Montreal Canadiens. They played the last 5 games. They are at that moment 1-2-1. We'll see what they're going to do before they go on the road. Back-to-back game this weekend against the Detroit Red Wings and the Boston Bruins Saturday, Sunday. So don't go nowhere. We're going to give you all the information you need to know for the game between the Flames and the Montreal Canadiens. But before we start, we invite you to subscribe, likes, and finally tell us your prediction of the game between the Bleu Blanc Rouge and the Flame. And let's dive in and go right away about the game between the Montreal Canadiens and the Calgary Flames. Here we go. Let's start what we do at the beginning of the pre-game show. We talk about the different stats you need to know. First of all, the Montreal Canadiens are 3-10-1, 3-6-1 the last 10 games. The last game, they lost an OT. At home, they are 2-5-1, and on the road, they are 1-5-0. For the Calgary Flames, they lost the last game against the San Jose Sharks. They are 7-2-3 since the beginning of the year, 7-1-2 the last 10 games. At home, they are 2-1-3 on the road, a great record of 5-1-0. The power play, they are 11 in NHL for the Flame. The Montreal are still 27, a little bit better. The penalty kill, Montreal at the bottom with 29. A great power PK for the Flame. They are number 8 in NHL. Goals for Montreal, they are almost at the bottom, 31st. They are right now 2 only goals per game. For the Flame, they score a lot, 3.42, 6 in NHL. A goal again, Flame also the best. They are only the second in NHL at 2.17. So pretty amazing, great start for the Flames. For the Montreal, they are also 28 at 3.43. 2 opposite teams so far in NHL. Shot for Montreal are 19, second for the Flames. And finally, shots again, Flames are 5th, and the Montreal a bit better, 10 in NHL. The leader for the Flame, Lindholm, 14 points so far. Lindholm has 7 goals. Backstrom has 5 W. And, of course, Rasmus Anderson lead with a TOI at 22.53. For the Montreal Canadiens, Nathan Zuski with 12 points. Hoffman with 4 goals. Allen have 3 W. And Petrie lead at 24.07 for the TOI. For shopping up, what you need to know. Again, you already know about the number 1. The only thing you need to know is Allen versus Backstrom. Canadiens are the last 5 games 1-4-0 with a differential of -7 for the goal for, again, goal against. The power play 3-15, the PK 4-17. Allen 3.81 since the beginning of the year, 2.93 and a save percentage on 9.01. The last 5 games, it's all about Nick Suzuki, 7.3 goals, 4 assists, and Likonen is +2. Again, nothing changed for the Montreal. They have to work 60 minutes for the game and not 40, not 20, like they did since the beginning of the season. Finally, you have to watch Lindholm, Goodrow, Tkachuk. They are the one release. Monahan is another one. Of course, for them, they have to pay attention for the Flames. And then mentioned Penny is another forward with Coleman. This team have a great lineup. The roster is full of great offensive players this year with the Flames. The last 10 games on Montreal, they are 3-6-1, goal for 25, and goal again 33. The power play 5-31 and 8 on the PK and 33 attempts. And also the head-to-head. This is a bit about the history between both. The last 3 years, Montreal is 5-6-0. Again, the Flames are 6-4-1 again, the Montreal Canadiens. The last 10 games, honestly, it started last season, 3-7-0 Montreal. The Flames dominate the Montreal Canadiens last season. During the 9th game, they are 7-3-0. All-time ever, 67-44-15-2. For the Montreal Canadiens, the Calgary are 46-64-15-3. For the save percentage of 430 430 for the Flame, and they did 110 points. Montreal is 590 and 151 points against the Flame. Finally, the goals for versus goal again. Montreal dominate at 405 versus 3-5-2. And then as a reverse between for the Flame again, the Montreal Canadiens. Here's the time to tell you, Coach Corner, what you need to know for game number 15 for the Montreal Canadiens. First of all, Pocket is out. Is Rand Poland is going to be inside the lineup. No chance for the defenseman. Look like Nollander was called out for the Montreal, but not ready to play tonight. And that's why only situation for the roster. Dwayne is out still with some headache. And of course, we expect Devorek Anderson. They are game decision, but we expect them to be inside the lineup for tonight. Calgary dominate in many categories in NHL. We just saw the number. Calgary have an amazing, great start. They play well on the offensive side. They play great on the defensive side. This because their head coach, Daryl Sutter, make a great system and the player buy in. They're all in. And one of the best line in NHL is Goodrow, Langholm, and Tkachuk. They produce in the beginning of the year. So Montreal have their full hand tonight about that. The Habs struggle again, the Flame. Remember last season, the Flame went 6-3, 6 of the 9 games against Montreal. Why? Because the pressure of the forecheck on Montreal. They press Montreal constantly when they down the puck, and the physicality of the Flame, the big guy, complicate the situation for the Montreal Canadiens about that one over there. And then the second thing they do well on the offensive side is they pinch a lot the board. So they bring their D completely on the winger of the Montreal Canadiens. And we know Montreal like to pinch, they like to break out for the winger. That's the biggest problem they get. Montreal is going to be, again, worse tonight against the Calgary Flame. And what do you have to do, Coach, for that part over there? What do you need to do? So you have to fix this by two things. To not get the forecheck from the Calgary Flame, you have to be sure you retrieve the puck quickly. And then you have to be sure you have three players close together. You collapse together. What? Yes. So you go quick, D to D, or you do a breakout from the middle. If you use the board, you're going to be pinched all the time. If you take more time to take your decision, you're going to be forechecked by the Calgary Flame. So that's what you have to realize and what you need to apply, Coach Duchamp, again, the Calgary Flame. You have to do this. If not, this night is going to be a long night for the Montreal Canadiens. By the way, I just mentioned this to you. Now, the next thing, very physical team. They are physical. Montreal, to be sure, cannot play on the board. Have to play more from the middle of the ice to have a better success against the Calgary Flame on the 3 zone. Finally, the bottom 6 for the Montreal Canadiens have to produce. They have to be sure a better collaboration from the bottom 6 on the offensive side by scoring goal and create more chance. So tonight, the Evans, the Armia, the Lukonen, right, the Poland, what Pesada and Belzile have to be sure. Look, we have a line of American Hockey League tonight. That's simple. So Montreal have a very difficult year so far because of injury, and we're missing a couple of pieces of the puzzle. We have to be honest here. We don't have Price, we don't have Edmondson, we don't have Biron, we don't have Perreault, we don't have Paquette, and we don't. Caulfield is at the Laval right now. So you think about this, that Dwayne is out. That's changed completely the lineup. If we have all those people in the lineup for the Montreal Canadiens, not an excuse, but that's the reality we have faced right now at that moment. Finally, a better special team. Montreal to win tonight have to be sure to score on power play, and they don't give any goal on PK. Not going to be easy. Montreal struggle on power play, and the PK is not great. And the flip side, the power play of Calgary is pretty good at 24.4. So it'll be interesting to see that, and the 86.1 on PK. So this challenge tonight for the Montreal Canadiens will be huge and big. We have to be honest here. Now we have to know the lineup for the Montreal Canadiens. I'm going to disappear here. Here we go. So nothing changed. Only thing I would say to you, I tried to make the video a little bit quicker earlier today. Paquette is out. It's going to be Poland at that place. Otherwise, you have no chance on the lineup for the Montreal Canadiens. And again, this is the same situation. Everything you see, Paquette, it will be out. Otherwise, it's the same lineup for the special team. For the Calgary game, Flame guy, Calgary Flame, no chance, nothing, no injury. That's give you an idea what everything looking good over there. We have no injuries, so they are full healthy. Kachuk, Lingholm, Kudrow, Coleman, Backlund, Pitlick, Metchepeni, Dubé, Lucic, and Richardson, Monahan, and Lewis. Monahan play a 4-line. Just give you an idea how depth they are. It's a solid team. Anifin play with Anderson, Danev with Kellington, and Zadorov play with Kobrenson. Danev and Kellington, guys, they are one of the best defenseman pair in NHL. Again, the goal above again. So that gives you an idea how this team is well done since the beginning of the season. This is coming from the press release for the NHL. We have a chance to get this from someone I know, so you can pay attention to that graphic, give you an idea what's going on over there. And then we have another information I do with Versus. You can go through this. I don't want to talk about this. You can see the differential all about the Calgary Flames over the Montreal Canadiens. Those numbers do not cheat. They show to you exactly what it looked like, the reason why the Flames are over the Montreal Canadiens tonight. If you have to money line or bet on the game, you should go the Calgary Flames. The next game, Montreal Canadiens, finally they go to retreat for the third time this year, the Detroit Red Wings. And the first 16 game of the season, we know Montreal beat 2 times the Detroit so far. Detroit doing well, 7-5-1 in the beginning of the season. The game is in Detroit at 7 o'clock. We're going to be back live doing the play-by-play. So I look forward to see you at 7 o'clock Saturday night, November 13. So this guy is the biggest challenge, I believe, for the Montreal Canadiens. Pine number, this is the best team I never see so far against the Montreal Canadiens. So big game for the Montreal Canadiens. Again, a great team like the Calgary Flames. So thanks again for watching another great video with the hockey coach guru, Coach Frenchy. I just want to remind you, don't forget to subscribe, like, and tell us your prediction of the game. And finally, of course, you have greatness inside of you. Merci beaucoup, mes amis. Tu auras regardé une autre vidéo avec l'entraîneur Coach Frenchy. Je vous revois plus tard pour une autre vidéo prochainement. Bonne journée, mes amis.